My name is Jariah Johnson. I'm from New York City. What led me to Keuka College was I was recruited to play basketball here. I transferred here last semester from St. Peter's University, which is located in Jersey City, New Jersey.
I'm Marco. I'm a junior at Keuka College. Besides playing lacrosse here, my coach recruited me, and that's the way that I found it here. But I really liked the fact that Keuka requires students to complete 4 internships.
My name is Laura Townsend. I'm from Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania, and I came to Keuka College because of the small class sizes and the close-knit community with the students.
My name is Kelly Mena. I'm from Rochester, New York, and my mom went to Keuka College. So I decided to follow in her footsteps and come here, and I also like the field here.
I'm a big fan of the smaller classrooms. You get to interact with your professors way more than you would at a bigger school, and that helps me learn tremendously. I also like just the environment that we're in. I'm a big fan of the outdoors. There's so much to do on the weekends. You know, you can go hike, that's what I like to do, but you can swim, boat, your friends have a lake house. You know, it's just a lot to do here.
What attracted me to the digital studies minor was the hands-on experience of understanding how to code and learn about how the internet was created.
What attracted me for the digital studies minor was that my cousins are software engineers, and it bothers me that I don't know what they're talking about half the time. So this isn't completely software engineering, because it's not, it really isn't, but it's got that digital aspect to it. I also realized that the world is becoming more electronic and it's going online, and I can't stick with encyclopedias or dictionaries. And there are things out there that I want to change, and it's frustrating to me not to be able to do that. So I figured if I went into a digital studies major where I would learn a little bit of code here and there, I think it'd be a great idea and it will help me later on.
There's like a lot of technology, like the different softwares and coding and creating your own website like I did last semester. So it attracted my attention, so I like to be that's why I wanted to be a minor in digital studies. Most
other classes that I take outside of my business field, they're required. So the classes that I'm taking under the digital studies, you kind of have to have an interest in that in order to keep pushing through the levels and learning more and more, because obviously as you dive deeper into it, it's going to get more complicated, but those skills that you're learning are also going to go much further with you.
I think where the variation comes between the digital studies courses and my other courses is that the digital studies courses is you're online and you're trying to figure things out for yourself. You're trying to troubleshoot it for yourself. I'm not saying that in my English classes you're not figuring things out for yourself, but you're critically thinking about classic work, so you're critically thinking about research topics. Here you're trying to figure out why certain things aren't working and why your website isn't showing up how you want it to look, how you have a picture in your head and you want it on the screen and it's not doing that. I think in English or other classes you have an idea of what you want your paper to look like or what you want your public speech to sound like, but you really don't. You won't know how it will be until the final product. This you can go back through and you can see the progress, so you can see how it changes as you go, and I like that.
There is a big difference between my regular courses and the digital studies courses. With the digital study courses, there's more of a hands-on learning how to code, whereas the regular courses have a lecture and then you're writing or researching where you don't get that hands-on experience as digital studies.
Major difference was in digital learning last semester, I learned how to make my own website and learn how to code and with different programs and software, and that was a major difference from other courses. So I was hoping it will make a big difference in other courses and just have fun with it.
With understanding how to use a computer, I've created infographic recently on the evolution of music by creating a survey and collecting data and understanding what's this data telling us and creating that with the infographic and displaying the content.
Some of the courses I took so far has really made a difference from my major classes, but only so far when digital learning, it taught me a lot, how to get ready for the future and get ready for the real world. Not like my other courses, but digital learning really taught me a lot so far. So I think it made a big difference from my other courses.
I think before taking a digital studies course, I viewed the communication major as just a face-to-face talking or some sort of writing or broadcast or stuff like that. But I think with this digital studies minor, I've looked at it as more of it's technological. That's how the world is going to become, and you want to be in the know-how on how to do that. And communication itself is way bigger and more important than just face-to-face conversation. There's a lot of things out there. Everyone uses websites. Everyone's going here and there. You're seeing everything online, advertisements, everything's online in one way or another. And I think that's how this digital studies minor is helping my communication major.
So like when I look at these other websites, they just really attract my attention. So it gives me more ideas about how I can make my own website for the future.
My next internship, I'm looking into getting into more of like a strictly business field in the office, and then hopefully that's when I'll be able to test some of these skills.
I think the major takeaway from the digital studies minor is that it's a life skill, because some people are saying that cooking is a life skill, obviously, but so is learning how computers work, and learning how the website that you're on, how Facebook is run, and how that is, what the code is behind that. I'm not really sure what the rest of the digital studies minor will entail for me. I know that I've taken 2 classes and they have coding in them, and if that's how the minor progresses, I'm here for it. I really like it.
For the digital studies minor, students who like hands-on experience and want to learn more about coding, decoding, and how the computer actually works would be a great minor for them. And if they want to pursue it with their major degree, it would be awesome.
The digital studies minor will help me like with my major, like deals with statistics and other like programs with sports management. Like I know I watched a lot of WNBA games, NBA games, and I see it's a lot of jobs in that field that deals with digital learning and digital studies. Like I said, statistics and like broadcasting and just deal with a lot of technology and software for sports management. So I think this minor will really help me with my major as well.
Even outside of the classroom, when I see, new innovations or anything on social media, like I kind of like try to break down and see what's going on behind the scenes here. And I've honestly just become more of a critical thinker